So, while I was editing this video, I realized I didn't film anything about what this video is about. So, this video is about the tools you might need to get started making 30 grand. You can make more, but I make about 30 grand a year on lawn care 3 days a week by myself with a truck and trailer. So for about 1,500 bucks, you can get started in the business. So hope you guys enjoy. Hit that thumbs up if you do. If you don't, whatever. What is going on, guys? I am going to show you my current setup today, but it's freezing cold out here in the garage. So got the heater going. I know you can't see that, but it says 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, we American Fahrenheit. So I'm going to get this cleaned up, and then I will show you my current setup. Alright guys, it's up to 40 in here. It is what it is. I gotta clean all this junk up, because that's what it is, junk. But gotta get this out of the way. It's from out of the step side. I'm working on that little project, but yeah, clean this up and then I'll show you what I got. Okay guys, this is not cleaned up, but it's cleaned up enough for this video. This is the current situation here. This is mostly stuff I use for the fall cleanup stuff. I will talk about fall cleanup equipment in some other video, but just a little teaser. Air compressor. Hang on, let me get this stupid tailgate down. So, I run a Harbor Freight, what are they called? Whatever they are. Central, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I run that air compressor for blowouts. Works good. Leaf blower, leaf sucker. So that is what I run during the fall, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video. This video is going to be about making 30 grand a year, working 3 days a week, with your basic equipment, mow and blow and go. That's what I want to talk about in this. So I'm going to pull those tools out, and then when I'm done with that, I will show you what I ran, what truck I ran, what trailer I ran. The first year I did it, I made about $20,000 working another job. So this was a side hustle thing, just to get started. But I will talk about that in a minute. I'm going to pull out the equipment that I use day in and day out during the summertime. So just okay. So this is all you guys need to get started, to do what you can do 3 or 4 days a week, making 30 grand a year. It costs less than, let's see, grand, 1,500 bucks for these particular tools. But you can do it for cheaper. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's, get a 21-inch push behind, and cheap weed whacker, an Echo weed whacker I had for the first 4 years. It's still on the trailer. I still use it if I have another guy with me that wants to trim, but usually I run solo. So I went to the Stihl because that one was bogging out, but after 4 years of using it, and I do about, started out doing 20, and I'm up to 50 yards a week. So that ran really good for 3 or 4 years. You know, spark plug, obviously the air filter, changing out the speed feed part on it. Anyways, digress. Here is what I run currently. So you got your Stihl weed whacker, your Stihl blower, and the Toro Time Master. So this you can get for $1,000 the right time of the year. Usually they're $1,200. The Stihl, I don't remember what I paid for it. $300. Stihl blower, I think with the both of them I paid $550. So if you buy them at the right time, you can get all this for less than $1,500. Okay, that's brand new. You can probably get some stuff online, used stuff for a lot cheaper. The Time Master, you guys, is not something that you want to run constantly and expect it to last forever. I've bought two and basically rebuilt the first one I had, and so I've rebuilt the first one that I had. I put new axles on it. The engine's always been good. It's always started just fine. Change the oil out. Sharpen the blades. Do what you got to do. Do it in your garage. Do it in the driveway. But keep the maintenance up on it, and it'll work just fine. The next upgrade from the Time Master is the Turf Master, and I don't think it's any better than the Time Master. It's $1,000 more, and it does the same. It's got less horsepower. I've never used one, but heard plenty of bad reviews about them that I'm not going to spend the extra $1,000 to get it. But so for $1,500 you can get a decent mower, 30-inch blade, fits through most gates. I have never had a gate that it hasn't fit through. Personal pace, it's easy. Pull starts every time. The biggest problem I've had with it is this right here. Here, I'll flip you back around. These bolts, there's only 3 of them, and your guys, they'll pull up on it all the time instead of out. So what happens is those 3 bolts are mounted to the bottom of the engine. Those bolts will break, and then you won't have a pull start anymore. That has been an issue big time this last year. I've rebolted it up once. Another issue with these ones is these little knobs on here. I don't know if you can see this one. They wear out, probably from bouncing on the trailer because I don't strap anything down. You can see I use C most of the time. The back one, usually fine. The front one is what wears out. Replace those. Obviously, need some new tires. But for $1,500, you make $30,000 a year. The bag is another issue that I've had. They break on the frame right there, probably from bouncing on the trailer again and getting tossed into the back of the truck or the trailer. They're not made or designed. They're not designed for commercial use, and they'll tell you that when you buy one, but meh, whatever. It works just fine. So I purchased all that stuff after I bought the cheaper stuff. So this trailer here I bought for $800. It's a 5x8. It had decent tires on it. I've added a few things, obviously. I'm gonna pull all this other stuff off so you can see it better. So the tools you need is a mower, blower, trimmer, basic. Okay. I bought this trailer for 800 bucks. I had decent tires on it. I've added stuff to it, obviously, the landscaping stuff. Used that box. I picked it up on Facebook Marketplace for 100 bucks. Bolted it to the wheel well. It's been nice. The extra trimmer, the trimmer rack, I'm not real impressed with. Amazon, I don't know, it's like 90 bucks or something. Just welded that to this, the frame. They do bolt out if you want to, but I figured it'd be better if I welded it. I built these uprights, or whatever you want to call them, I got some metal from Remnants Metal or something in Salt Lake. Anyways, you can get some metal, have it welded up or bolted on, it doesn't matter. You can see that I put self-tappers in here just to get it up there, and then had a friend of mine weld it. It's not the greatest, but gives you somewhere to stack all your stuff. Obviously I have shovels and pry bars and rakes, you're gonna want that. But just to start out, you don't need that. I didn't have this trailer when I started out. I had a utility bed, and I'll show you that in a little while. But I built this on here, put this stuff on there to keep my gas tanks, my trimmer, string, some weed sprayer stuff. We built this, me and one of my employees, just for water, just to have water around. It's nice to have a cold drink. I throw ice in there, let it melt, and then the guys have water if they want it. Or, COVID-19, so we use it to wash our hands. That's why I got the rag hanging off of there. This did not come with the trailer either. I bought that separately. Harbor Freight again, just a cheap one. Keep, weed killer in here, some hand tools, some sprinkler parts, because you know how that goes, you guys. You hit a sprinkler and you don't have the right riser or sprinkler head. It's easy just to have extra parts on the truck and fix it up. So I just self-tap that to the tongue there. It works fine. So yeah, this is the trailer. It's a 5x8. It's nothing fancy. Cost me 800 bucks. Basically what it was when I bought it, except for, I added the landscaping stuff to it. Works good for beginners type of things. If it's two Time Masters, 2 30-inch mowers on here, blowers, backpack blower, little extra tools here and there. This big garbage can fits on there. Yeah, you guys don't need some huge, nice. You guys don't need a big, huge enclosed trailer with your name on it. You can make money by just starting out with a $300 mower from Home Depot. Get a Toro, get a Honda. They'll last you 2 years probably. Just doing, yards here and there on the side hustle. Don't jump into it and spend a bunch of money getting it started. You guys can do it for super cheap, $2,000, and you guys can have some really nice equipment, a decent trailer. Obviously you're gonna need a truck, so that's not, or if you have a van or an SUV, use a Wise SUV. Who cares? It works. If you guys are just doing it on the side, $30,000 a year, 30 lawns, just keep them small, keep them close together. And there's plenty of people that talk about all that in other videos, but this is just my setup that I have currently, and just some info on getting started. You guys don't need a bunch of equipment to do it. You guys can just get a couple things, get going. Like I said, route density is important, but also getting your name out there is important. So at first, yeah, you might be a little bit spread out. but do a good job. The neighbors will see it, they'll enjoy it. You know, you could advertise if you want. I haven't done a ton of advertising and I've exploded. So I left an $80,000 job, $80,000 year job to go and do this. And there's plenty of people that make good money doing it. Simple. Truck, trailer, van, trailer, SUV, trailer, car, trailer. This is not heavy enough to really have a big truck. And I will show you what truck I was running beforehand and the trailer that I used when I started. The first year I think I made 20 grand doing it on the side. So weekends, Fridays, kind of thing. So check that out now. The guys just got junk everywhere. Stuff's just packed in. So this is a utility trailer. I put sides on it. Flip you back around. Now this is the trailer I started with. It's a utility trailer that I got from my old man that my grandpa built. It's just an old International bed. There's nothing special about it. You can pick these up all day long probably. Fairly cheap. You don't even need a trailer. You just throw stuff in the back of your truck. Just mulch everything. It's got a bunch of garbage in it because that's what I use it for now. It's just hauling debris away. But I would set that tailgate down and then I would just load my mower in there. Throw my trimmer on the one side, throw the blower on the other. And it worked great. So that's all you need. Don't need nothing fancy. Here's the maroon truck. It has a salvage title, but I picked it up for $3,500. Needed a little bit of work, but nothing crazy. I bought this truck specifically to do lawn care stuff. So this is the truck I was running. $3,500. It's got a big block in it. It's a gas guzzler. You do not need this kind of truck. You could get an S10, a smaller truck. You don't even have to get a trailer right off the bat. You can throw your stuff in the back. You got a little mower from Home Depot, a little 21-inch Honda. Toss it back there, toss your weed whacker back there, mulch everything, and you can get started. Get your name out there, do a good job, and you don't need a ton of stuff to do it. This truck has been good to me. I've had it for going on 5 years. You know, put 60,000 miles on it. Put new tires, you know, the normal kind of maintenance stuff. You don't need nothing fancy, you guys. You guys can just get started. Tools, you know, you want nice tools, but if you're just trying it out, getting your feet wet, you guys don't have to buy expensive, nice, the big machines, the big trailer, the big truck, the diesel, the Duramax, the Power Stroke, whatever you're into. You know, you don't have to do any of that to make some money doing landscaping, lawn care. You don't need a trailer. You can just use the truck, throw stuff in there, mulch it up, make some money, make some cash, and move forward. As you grow, get more tools, the nicer stuff, the nicer trailer. I did this all with no debt, cash only. I mean, I had a good job, saved up some money, bought some nice stuff, and then built on that job. But it's not rocket science. You mow the grass, make some cash, move on to the next client. Trim it. I have an edger. I never use it. It's not even on the trailer anymore. I edge with a string trimmer. It looks good. I do use the edger in the springtime if I have a new client that hasn't been edged in a long time. But other than that, there's plenty of videos out there that show you how to edge with the string trimmer. You can even get the edge widget or whatever it's called, and that'll help you out too. Getting the edge nice and clean. People like it crispy on the edges. They like it striped. They don't like it mowed in circles. But yeah, you guys can get, you know, $700 worth of equipment brand new, get a decent truck for $1,000, put some sweat labor into it, and you'll be done. And then go make some money on the side, see if you like it, see if you enjoy it. I do. Just mow the grass and make some cash and move on. It's made me enough money to provide for my family. I got a decent house, and then I'm home all winter long if I want to be. If not, then I can go do this or that. But just mow during the summertime, get 50 clients, get 100 clients, I don't care. But just to start out, get your name out there, find friends and family, use Facebook, use Instagram, use TikTok, I guess that's a new thing, to show your work, to do what you need to do, and that's free advertising right there. See if your grandma wants you to mow her lawn. I mow my grandma's lawn. You know, I picked up a couple of neighbors in her neighborhood. It's really simple. $1,500, get you started. Try it out, see if you like it. You don't need to go buy all the big stuff. I'm at the point where I need to buy the bigger stuff to continue on the path that I'm growing. So I will be getting a new trailer hopefully soon. You'll see a video on it if I do. I've got the Duramax because I do landscaping. The other couple days a week that I don't work, lawn care. Trying to grow. If you guys want to do that, you can. Or if you want to just mow and blow and go, I can do 15 lawns in a day with this mower. At $30 a cut, you do the math on it. 15 lawns, 8-10 hours depending on how wet it is outside. If not, if it's dry, 8 hours, 15 lawns. Easy money with minimal cost to get into the business. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Like and subscribe, blah blah blah. Hit that thumbs up button. I will be doing another video on probably this air compressor. No, probably not the air compressor. Not until fall. I'll show you how it works, but it's just a cheesy one. But anyways, but if you guys want to start out making some easy money on the side, go after work. You know, if you work a 9 to 5, or you know, most places you're off at 4, go hit 3 lawns on the way home. Just throw stuff in the back of the truck, hit them on the way home, make some money, get your name out there, and then jump ship on the corporate job. And then you can start to grow a little bit. Get a guy or 2 or 6 or 12, whatever you want to. You're gonna grow it as big as you want, or if you want to just grow it to a point where you can sell it, it doesn't matter. But my point is that you don't need the big equipment. You don't need the expensive stuff. You can mow grass, make some money, and be home with your family. Make your own schedule. You can get up at 10, you can get up at 7. It doesn't matter. Make your own schedule, be your own boss, do your own thing, and make 30, 40, 50, 60 grand a year, just depending on your area, depending on what you're mowing. I feel like my niche has been in the residential yards, the smaller yards. Obviously I got the smaller mower, so you don't want to be mowing a 2-acre lot with a little mower. You want to keep it tight in a little community. There's 1 billion people in the world, or more, whatever it is. I don't know the number, ask Alexa. But there's enough people in one neighborhood to make money doing it. People call you, show up, do the job, and other people will call you to talk. Their friends will talk, and so on and so forth. The power of word of mouth is great. Like I said, I didn't advertise a whole lot, but I did in the beginning, talking to friends and family, getting people to give me the work for $25 a yard, $20 a yard. Obviously I've upped it at this point, but you can make easy money doing it. Side hustle, then jump, then get the bigger equipment, and then grow. But to start out, $1,500 will get you a decent mower for 1 season, 2 seasons if you push it, depending on how much you're doing, how much abuse you're going to give it. I wouldn't recommend using this big mower, this 30-inch, and throw it in the back of your truck. I recommend getting a Honda from Home Depot and going that route. Get 2 of them. It doesn't matter. If you have, a friend that wants to do it with you, then get 2 mowers, 2 trimmers, and you're at $2,000. But you're making more money because it's faster with 2 guys. But anyways, enough of that jibber jabber. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments how stupid I am for doing this. Yeah.